On the main form, I'll click Dialog form this time, and this brings up our dialog box. And notice that once it's open, I can click all I want on the switchboard, but it never gets the focus back. This form has grabbed the focus and won't let it go until I either press Escape or Return or click OK or Cancel on here. Let's enter a name, click OK, and the calling code knows that my username was my name. Let's try it again. This time I'll press Escape, and the form knows that I've canceled the dialog form. Once again, this time I click Cancel and get the same behavior. Well, we'll look at the form's code to see how that's working. Here's my dialog form. And you'll see here, first of all, we have OK and Cancel buttons. This button has its dialog result property. Let's see if I can get some more space here. Dialog result property set to OK. Let's go back there. And you'll see here all the possible options for that property. The Cancel button has its dialog result set to cancel out of all those possible values. The form has its Accept button property set to button 1 and its Cancel button property set to button 2. Those are these two buttons. That means that if I press Escape, it's as if I had clicked this button. If I press Enter, it's as if I had pressed this button. This button has its dialog result set to OK, so it sends OK back as the result of selecting the button. In addition, if I choose View Code, we'll see in here the username property, which returns or sets the value of the text property of the text box on this form. It's a public property. If I go back out to my form and look at this, you'll see the modifiers property of this text box is set to private, which means that nothing, no code, outside of this form can even know that this text box exists. Yes, you could make this friend instead, and then other code within the assembly could access it and communicate with it. But that would spoil the point. I want to encapsulate the behavior of the username property so that I could get it from wherever, from a database, from the registry, from a text file, or from the user, and still return it as the username property, and code that was consuming this form would have no idea and not care where it came from.